Welcome to Preeminent Test Prep. Today is day 28 in our 90-day SAT prep series. So what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be taking SAT Practice Test 6. Okay, so I got the practice test. The link to them is going to be in the description. So just click that link, download SAT Practice Test 6 as a PDF, and then I recommend printing it off. Okay, so print it off so that way you can take it on paper and pencil. If you don't have a printer at home, try to print it at school, or if you want to save some money, you can print it at school as well, so you don't have to pay for the ink and paper. So I recommend printing off SAT Practice Test 6 today, taking that paper and pencil under the time constraints, have a watch out, so it has to be a mechanical watch. Don't practice with a digital watch because you cannot use a digital watch on the exam. So practice with a mechanical watch out. You'll have 65 minutes for the reading section, then you'll have a 10-minute break. So that 10-minute break is your first break. After that, you will have 35 minutes for the writing and language section. After that, you will have 25 minutes for the math no calculator section. After that, you'll have your second break, which will be 5 minutes. After that 5-minute break, you will have section 4, which is the math with calculator section. You'll have 55 minutes to complete that. Then after that, you will have 2 minutes if you're taking the SAT with essay. So you'll take 2 minutes between the math with calculator and the SAT essay. The SAT essay, you will have 50 minutes to take. So if you're going to take the SAT with essay, you can go ahead and take a practice essay if you want to. It's your call on that. I'm not teaching the essay in this 90-day prep course. At some point, maybe I'll have lessons on the SAT essay, maybe at some point. I don't know. You can check our channel if you're watching this at some point later in time and check. But either way, so you're going to be taking SAT Practice Test 6 for today. I just listed off the amount of time you're going to have for each one. My recommendations are you take it paper, pencil. Make sure you get a good night's sleep before it. Make sure that you just come in and you're treating it like the real thing. So make sure you're taking it in a quiet place where it's just you, or in a classroom where it's going to be quiet. Make sure that you have a desk and a chair. Don't do it in your bed or anything. Make sure you try to simulate the real test. So that means you need to have number 2 pencils. You need to have it timed with that mechanical watch. You want to be sitting in a chair at a desk. You want a quiet environment. So try to ask if you have siblings, ask them to keep it down if you're near them, or try to find a quiet space in your house if that's possible, or go to the library and take it. Going to the library and taking it would be a great idea. But yeah, try to simulate the real test. So once you're done with SAT Practice Test 6, if you have the College Board's SAT app, which I recommend getting, you can take a picture of your bubble sheet, and you can take that picture of that bubble sheet, select the practice test you took as number 6, and it will score it for you. Okay, so that's very, very helpful. And then tomorrow is the day that I'll have set aside for you to review your practice test. So tomorrow I have that day set aside. I'll spend about 10 minutes just covering how you should review a practice test. It'll be basically the same video I had last time on reviewing practice tests. So if you've already watched that one and you remember it all, I would still recommend refreshing your memory tomorrow with that video. But yeah, it'll basically probably just be the same thing that you watched before, but it's always good to refresh your mind on what you need to write down and things like that to make the most out of these practice tests, because they are very, very important. So make sure to take it seriously. Don't slack on it. Make sure you pay attention and do your best. That's very, very important. And then tomorrow, definitely make sure that you go through that review process that I'll be putting out in tomorrow's video to make sure you understand how you can get the most out of it. So with that, make sure you take SAT Practice Test 6. I'll try to link the bubble sheet in the description this time. I think I forgot to link the bubble sheet last time. I'll link that in the description this time as well. And with that, that is it for today's video. So as always, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.